I'll just take this opportunity to say this particularly because not just a ministry as important as this having an implication on national security, having an implication on the Indian Armed Forces and so on, have such a backlog in decision making. And is this a sweeping statement I'm making? No. Between 2014 and early 16, even media had very substantive articles, stories coming out as to why there was a shortage of ammunition, a shortage of even bulletproof vests, why there is a total neglect of equipments, why purchases were not being made, of all levels of cases being put forward. And then it even went to the extent of saying, Tenai, why isn't Tenai on? What? So leave me talking now. Parrikar and Jaitley, therefore, in their terms, spent a lot of time understanding what is it which is here as well. And the three forces, because they constantly interacted with both of them, were able to also talk about the priorities with which they wanted things to be bought. And simultaneously, why? What was the tenure? Can, after 10 years of rule, 10-9 like thing be left to a government which has just come in then? So, these are questions which, not just me, but I suppose we're all in the public domain. So I begin by saying, therefore, Parrikar spent a lot of time understanding what was going on here. He had a few committees formed on various issues. Of course, the big ticket issue was OROP, all that. Then Jaitley spent some time simplifying the procurement process, looking at what is it? What is a procurement policy? Why is it so complex? Why is it really time consuming? Can there be simplification of it? And being a finance minister and a defense minister, I think he had this little advantage of seeing where the budgetary provisions have to be, looked afresh into this. And so, for me, coming as I did in late 17, the ground was already readied by Parrikar and by Jaitley. So I cannot for a minute forget that. And therefore, if I had to claim, it is on their good work that I have to claim. That as soon as I came, I was able to say, look, DAC can't be meeting once in 6 months. I want the forces also to look into this entire thing which Parrikar had started and tell us where actually your priorities are. If you had requested something in 2004 with a certain qualitative expectations, standards expectations, technology expectations, the same cannot be applicable today because the world has moved forward and technology doesn't wait for anybody. So they had to go back to see how best either they upgraded or at the loss of time do something else different. So a whole lot of substantive work had to be done. So the procurement exercises were conducted. The DAC met once in 2 months. Still today it does twice in a month. And backlogs could be cleared.
That's when a lot of the AONs were also.
Yes, AONs cleared, a lot of committed expenditure had to be undertaken. We undertook that. The CNC level things were all brought on board. So expedited and clearances were. It's not just after the signing of the contract, but even before it, a lot of discussions have happened within the ministry. The need for a missile system like that has been well established. And if anything, except for China, nobody else has an S-400. The importance and the criticality of procuring a system like that need not be re-emphasized. But on the issue of India taking a call for its security purposes, I think Prime Minister Modi was very clear that we have to be taking care of India's position, located as we are, especially with both our borders having to be given that much more attention. He wanted to be sure that our armed forces are not left without the best of equipment. So we took a conscious call, and the Prime Minister was very clear that it's India's interest. And that's where this deal is being signed.